lengthy program note to read to you. And I hope you'll indulge me, as I think you'll find it interesting, both for the history of the piece and its musical implications, and it gives the band a pretty nice break before our final two selections with our hard finish. The summer of 1893 proved to John Philip Sousa that he was, just as the New York Herald had written, a worthy successor to Patrick Gilmore. Sousa's grand concert band had been engaged to perform several concerts daily during a 10-week period at Brooklyn's venerable Manhattan Beach Resort. Advertised as an escape from the oppressive heat and humidity of New York, Manhattan Beach had become an oasis for New York's elite society set, establishing itself as one of the great summer amusement centers on the East Coast. The Sousa Band presented daily concerts there, featuring Metropolitan Opera stars and popular performers from Broadway. In August of 1893, while still performing at the beach, Sousa presented 4 special days of Jubilee concerts in memory of Patrick Sarsfield Gilmore, the revered father of the American band, and long a great Manhattan Beach favorite. Gilmore had died the previous September, just a few days before Sousa's inaugural band concert with his band in Plainfield, New Jersey. The Jubilee series was a great artistic and critical success in New York, immediately marking Sousa in the public mind as the world's greatest bandmaster and musical entertainer. It is no surprise, then, that John Philip Sousa dedicated this march, one of his greatest and most often played, to the Manhattan Beach Resort and to its owner and manager, Austin Corbin. Composed in the late summer of 1893, Manhattan Beach March soon became a perennial Sousa favorite. Throughout the Sousa Band's 40-year history, it was one of the 5 most often played encores, ranking just below the Washington Post March. Among all of his 140 marches, Sousa's own secret interpretation of Manhattan Beach became one of his most clever and unusual. Styling his own version as a patrol, Sousa fashioned a miniature tone poem in cut time. Starting very quietly, the march paints a tone picture evocative of walking on the cool shores at Manhattan Beach. The band is heard, almost inaudibly, in the distance, and increases in volume as the stroller nears. In the first strain, wave effects lead to a sudden, loud outburst imitating the crashing surf. In the second strain, Sousa playfully employed his seating plan, which is different than ours, creating amusing stereo effects between the cornets on his right side and an echoed response from the clarinets on his left. Further repeat, and surely accomplished with a glance and a wink from Sousa at the audience, he abruptly reversed the sequence. At the trio, the clarinets emulate the sound of the sea ebbing and flowing on the shore with a tranquil and delightful melody lows languidly above the rippling woodwinds. In the final strain, the patrol form returns, again presenting the illusion of a band in the distance, growing louder, passing by, and fading out of sight and sound.